Your entire portfolio can vanish in exactly 4 seconds. It happened to 80,000 investors in the Squid Game token collapse, where developers drained $12 million before the site went dark. This isn't just bad luck, it is a calculated execution of a liquidity trap designed to look like a moon mission. Behind every rug pull lies a trail of code that ignores the marketing hype to expose the brutal truth of the drain. Because the final method of manipulation I am going to share is something most investors never even consider until their balance is zero. Grab a glass of water and let us get to it. Let us start with the most common and arguably the most brutal method of theft, the liquidity drain. Think of a new token launch like a carnival game. The developers create a token, say it is called MoonSafe, and they put it on a decentralized exchange. They pair this new, worthless token with a valuable asset like Ethereum. This pairing creates what we call liquidity. As you and other hopeful investors buy MoonSafe, you are actually swapping your hard-earned Ethereum for their tokens. The price goes up. You feel great. You see that green candle on the chart and assume you are getting rich. But the developers still hold the keys to that liquidity pool. In a rug pull, they do not just sell their tokens. They remove the entire pot of Ethereum from the pool. In a fraction of a second, the ability to trade the token evaporates. The price doesn't just crash. It literally stops existing because there is no asset left to trade against. Look at the Squid Game token incident from 2021. Investors poured millions into a project capitalizing on a popular television show. The developers held the liquidity. They drained over $3 million in a single blink, leaving buyers with tokens that were worth exactly nothing. That is the easy win for them, and it happens every single day across hundreds of small projects. Now, let us level up to something a bit more sophisticated. This is the honeypot scam. If the liquidity drain is a smash and grab, the honeypot is a sophisticated trap designed to make you feel like you are in control. You buy the token. You watch it climb 500% in an hour. You try to sell your portion to lock in those juicy profits, but your transaction fails. You try again. Still failing. You check the transaction history and you see other people buying and selling, so you think it is just a network glitch. Here is the reality. The code has a hidden function. The developers have hard-coded a whitelist into the contract. Only their designated wallet addresses are allowed to sell tokens. Everyone else is just fuel for the fire. You are trapped in a one-way street where you can contribute value, but you can never withdraw it. In 2022, researchers found that over 90% of new tokens launched on certain decentralized chains contain some form of malicious honeypot code. It is not just the code, it is the psychology. They use bots to buy and sell constantly, creating the illusion of high volume and genuine interest. You see the chart moving, you see the buys flowing in, and your brain tells you that you are witnessing a legitimate economic event, but it is all fake. It is a digital playset meant to drain your wallet. If you are finding this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe. I drop deep dive analyses like this every week to help you navigate the chaos of the markets. If this is clicking for you, a quick subscribe helps me keep the lights on and the research going. All right, now for the one I've been saving. This is the one that even seasoned crypto traders often miss because it does not happen on the blockchain itself. It happens in your mind. I call it the Vanity audit scam. You have probably heard that you should check the audit report before investing. You go to the website, you click the little PDF icon, and you see a shiny certificate from a security firm. It looks official. It has a logo, a signature, and a long list of technical jargon that sounds very professional. But here is the secret that most people do not understand. Not all audits are equal. Many of these scam developers pay a shell firm, or worse, a firm they own themselves, to write a fake audit. They create a fake security company website, post a few fake reports, and then point investors toward this fabricated proof of security. In some cases, they take a legitimate audit from a different project, copy the text, and just change the name of the project. I remember a specific project back in 2023 that claimed to be audited by a top-tier security house. One investor decided to verify the claim by emailing the security firm directly. The firm replied within an hour saying they had never heard of the project. The team behind that project had simply stolen the PDF file and photoshopped their own project name onto the cover page. By the time the truth came out, they had walked away with over $400,000 in user deposits. Think about that for a second. The audit, the thing that was supposed to keep you safe, was the very mechanism they used to build the trust necessary to rob you. Once you see that, you realize how deep the manipulation goes. You cannot rely on a PDF file to do your due diligence. You have to verify the source, check the CEO and team background, and look for inconsistencies in the claims they make. So, there you go. 3 real ways your money can disappear in the blink of an eye. the liquidity drain, the honeypot trap, and the deceptive vanity audit. That third method alone accounts for a massive portion of losses in the decentralized finance sector because it preys on your desire to be smart and careful. If you go looking for a stamp of approval, you might just be looking at a stamp of deception. The next time you see a shiny project with a fancy audit, take 10 extra minutes to cross reference that audit with the firm's actual website and public records. It might just save you from becoming the next victim of a rug pull. If you got value from this, share it with someone who needs to hear it and subscribe so you do not miss the next deep dive. I'm already working on a video about how Exchange API vulnerabilities work, and you are not going to want to miss that one. Stay safe out there, keep your head on a swivel, and remember that in the digital world, verification is your best defense. It is not about avoiding risk entirely. It is about avoiding the traps that are set specifically to catch you. Go do your research. Check the contracts. And never trust an audit you have not verified yourself. It is the difference between a successful investment and a lesson you will regret for a long time. You have all the tools now. Use them wisely. See you in the next one.